Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Of course, I'm your girl, Brandy Yvonne. Here on my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows, y'all. This video, we are talking Owns, Love and Marriage Detroit. I'm gonna say it Huntsville. Season 2, episode 4, No Love, No Grace, All Shade. I really did this video yesterday. This is Monday night that I'm recording it. So y'all see it tonight or tomorrow, whenever. Thank y'all for viewing, first of all. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. We're getting new subs. Shout out to y'all. Drop down in the comments if you're a new subscriber. Let me know where you're from. Um, and then thank y'all for, commenting the way y'all do and sharing the video where y'all like to share y'all content. This is still a growing channel. But predominantly it's just for fun to talk about the shows at the end of the day. Okay. Um, I do hope the channel grows, but at the end of the day, it's just for fun. So I was gonna say I was not in a rush to do this review because the episode wasn't really giving to me. I don't know, it felt disjointed. It just wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't. I feel like last week's episode was better than this week. I don't know. I didn't like the flow of it. Maybe it was edited out of order. I don't know. I don't know what it was wrong with it, but it was just off. I wasn't here for it. So I was too lazy to even go sit at my table where I usually record. So I'm recording in my bedroom right now. That's why my background looks a little different because it's much more comfortable sitting on the bed, right? Also, I know some of y'all are like, where you been? But this is the only show I'm reviewing right now, y'all. I'm only reviewing Love and Marriage Detroit right now. Y'all know I'm back in school. I had class tonight, matter of fact. So the reviews, I'm trying to just be mindful and not overwhelm myself because I do have quite a bit to do when it comes to work. And then again, this doctorate program. So just trying to, balance it all. But we do got Love is Blind coming back Wednesday. And then I believe we have Ready to Love. I want to say Ready to Love is October 11th. Don't quote me. It's either the 10th or 11th. I can't remember which one it is. So we'll have that. I feel like we have another. Oh, Married at First Sight also is coming back. I think on the 16th. I want to say that's a Wednesday show, so I should be able to keep up with Married at First Sight because I don't have classes on Wednesday. So I'm gonna try to keep up with Married at First Sight the way we did last season. It needs to be better than last season though, and I will do the same thing I did last season. If the episode is not good, it's gonna be a short. Okay, we're not gonna waste our time over here. We not. But anyway, we got stuff that we're gonna be more present over here, y'all. Don't worry, because we got more content and more shows to review. Right now, this is all I have that I take the time to review. I'm not, like I said, I was not going back to the Braxtons. The Braxtons are over. Thank God. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it though. This hopefully will be quick. So basically the episode picks up where they left off with Dr. Latoya and Kristina going at it with with each other, and their husbands are there. So Dr. Latoya is like, who said all the stuff about me? Or Kristina said that. Latoya said, the streets be talking, but she's not gonna give up who said it. Girl, if you're gonna say they said something, then you need to say who said it. Now maybe it would be messy if she did, but at this point, like, I don't care. I'm tired of this. Let's wrap it up, right? Christina's like, put it on the table, what has been said, because Anthony was trying to say that, everyone has said stuff about each other. Christina's like, what have I said about you? What have I said about you? Put it on the table, put it on the ball. Dr. Latoya feels like Christina is not being mature and she's not trying to have an adult conversation. I feel like she is. I'm just tired of the way they treat Kristina. Like, damn, what did Kristina do? That everything Kristina does is just wrong at this point. It's just wrong. I get it. Kristina definitely had her faults. I can see some of her faults, especially last season. But this season, I just don't understand the I hate Kristina train. The only conclusion now that I can come up with is that she was made star of the show and maybe they didn't want her to be star of the show. Maybe other people felt like they should have been star of the show. I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Why they be hating on Christina so hard? So long story short, they eventually decided to call a truce. Dr. Toya said Christina insulted her intelligence. Child, okay. So anyway, Anthony's like, y'all PKs, y'all strong black women of the faith of the community, y'all can't make up. Like, come on. Christina said he's laying on thick, which she was. So he's like, damn, I thought we are gonna be all night. So they called a truce, they hugged it out, good for them. So then we get to, I believe the next thing was the gym where Russell was painting orange, painting a wall orange, and Kolby and the little baby Kendall came so freaking cute when she ran to her dad. That is her superhero, so cute. So Kolby's like, Daddy don't be coming home, so we had to bundle up and go find him. That looked real cold in Detroit at this time of year. Look like we're coming up in the holidays. Did I never tell y'all how I got a job? I think I told y'all one of the reviews how this guy's trying to give me a job in Detroit. I was like, no. So anyway, I'm not leaving California to go to Detroit. No. Anyway, so he says Russell said, he had a lot going on today. He had class. He had to do work before class. He had meetings. He painted his wall. It's a lot. He got a baby on the way, juggling with a 2-year-old and all the stuff he got going on. It's a lot. And I was like, Russell, what? What? Like, I need you to get a clue, sir. So Kobe's like, yeah. What you think? So she's like, hello, like she's the one dealing with it all. And she's like, yeah, you have more freedom in the situation than I do. You have more of an outlet. Like, you don't have to think about where Kendall's gonna go and all that. So he's like, wait a minute, like, don't downplay. Like, I'll be working out here doing all this stuff for y'all. She's like, I'm not trying to downplay, but I'm just saying, like, you can go and come as you please. She's like, you don't have to be concerned where Kendall goes. And he was like, well, like, yeah, I don't. I depend, I depend on you for that as more to do, take care of where Kendall gonna be at. So it's like, yeah. I feel like Russell has his head in the sand a bit. And I think he doesn't see things from his wife's point of view. Kolby also feels like Russell takes on too much of other people's stuff. He will be a listening ear to people. He takes on other people's stuff. He will take the time to try to solve their problem. But then when she complains about stuff, he's like, oh, I don't know what else you want me to do. And Russell wants her to give him more grace, and she wants him to be more present for them and their family. And I get it. I get it. He could stand to be more alert because he's like doing his own thing in his own little world right now. And I think he's not seeing the big picture. Now, does Kolby complain quite a bit? Yes, she does, but she's pregnant, and we're not going to fault her for that. I don't know how I feel to be pregnant, so I don't know. She looks very miserable in this pregnancy. I will say that. But you cute girl. So anyway, um, Russell proceeds to tell Kolby how he went down to Brandon and Christina's house and they wanted a session. Brandon was not there, and Brandon's no longer living in the household. And, they're just going to keep the family lifted up in prayer. And Kolby says she was shocked and she doesn't wish that on them. She hoped they can work it out. All right. Moving on, we see the men before the men got together, and I may go out of order. Anyway, we see Brandon and Kristina. Let me talk about the men. Get that out of the way. The men all go play top golf. Russell said he need a break because he got a baby on the way. He got a 2-year-old. He working. He trying to be a pastor. He got the gym. It's so much. He needed this. He needed this time with the fellas. He's just so stressed out. So anyway, they go do like top golf. I don't think that's what theirs is called, but that's what we got out here. Similar thing, top golf. Anyway, or maybe it was top golf. I don't know. So all the fellas go, Brandon, Anthony, Bravo, and Marcellus eventually came. Is his name Marcel or Marcellus? Anyway, so they're doing the golf thing. Of course, Russell's the only one that knows how to play. So then Russell said, he wanted to bring the fellas together because he know that they are men and they are leaders and they have to set the example for their wives and all that. I was like, oh, okay. This is only, I think, franchise of Love and Marriage, the Love and Marriage franchise, is the only one I think that kind of has those conversations with the men. Like DC kind of tried to do it, I think. Huntsville, no. So anyway, um, so Marcel came. Rob was like, last time I saw him, he was messing up my anniversary dinner. He's like, I hope he ain't come with that same energy. So Marcel and Brandon were talking about how their wives don't get along. They're basically enemies. Marcel said, you ain't got to worry about me snuffing you. I'm not going to be snuffing. You're not going to snuff me. I'm not going to snuff you. The girls are enemies. No, we not got to be buddy, but we can be cordial. We can be cool. So basically, the men all decide to get along. Anthony said he can't get no cat fights. He can't be in a mess. Anthony, you're the main one causing the mess. You're the main mess person of the show. You more messy than the women. So what are you talking about? But okay, so the men agree to get along and we ain't gonna have no problems over here. Cool. Back to Brandon and Christina's house, right? So Christina's helping the girls do their homework. She's like, this is usually Brandon's thing. She can't figure it out. I was like, what grade is that little girl in? Because they had a lot of words and stuff on that page. I was like, what is that? Anyway, Chad, I couldn't help her either. And I'm a teacher. So anywho, no, I don't know what subject it was, y'all. Really, I didn't. So she was like, yeah, this is usually Brandon's thing. So Brandon came, the girls hugged him, and so they sent the girls upstairs. They was like, can we still do our homework? And I was like, look at them, still want to do their homework. Those girls are so cute. So anyway, Brandon and Christina talked, and I guess Brandon was at the house for Thanksgiving because he didn't want the Christina's family asking him a bunch of questions. So they played house, and he said, she was like, you looked, real comfortable back over here. You even stayed a few extra days. And he's like, oh, really, did I? Now you stayed a few extra days. Now stop playing, sir. So anywho, um, he said he enjoyed being back. He's ready to come back home. If she's ready, he's ready. He want to be back in the family, in the household. She said, as good as you're ready, but you're ready in your mind, are you ready in your heart? She said, being there without him, she's learned to live without him and be able to take care of herself without him, which is scary for her. But at the same time, makes her realize that she wants him back in the household. I didn't know this thing was so light, y'all. Let me figure how to fix this. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I didn't want to press the wrong button. I was like, why is it so dark? Anyway, much better now. I'll be forgetting to turn the brightness back up. I don't even know when it be going down, really. Anyway, so Brandon want to come back home. Do y'all think Brandon should come back home already? Like, hasn't been enough time. She said, she just wants to make sure he's really ready to do it and that they're on the same page, and they want to talk to their kids about it and let them know what's going on because they don't want them to be confused. There's one minute he in the house, the next minute he not in the house and all that. So they call the girls back down, they get the food. And so sorry, y'all. They call the girls back down, they get the food, and they start asking the girls, like, okay, do y'all know why daddy was out of the house? And they were like, yeah, because daddy was not treating mom right. He wasn't doing all this. So then he was like, what? So they were like, do you feel daddy needs to come back in the house, or what should we do, or something like that? And they were like, yeah, daddy can come back. The oldest one said he can come back, but he needs to treat mommy better. And then he was like, treat me better? Like, you been telling him stuff? Like, well, mommy need to do stuff too. And that is the part I didn't particularly like or agree with, right? I did not do it. I did not like it. I'm sorry. I did not like it because I don't know. It just felt like they were kind of the girls were being put in the middle of it. I'm not mad that they want to have the conversation with the girls and figure out, like, tell them what's going on so they're not confused. I appreciated that because I know things I went through as a kid. My parents were giving very much confusion with their marriage before they officially really broke up. But I feel like, I don't know, I didn't like the line of questioning and Brandon being like, okay, what about your mama need to work on stuff too? Like, and then the little girl's like, yeah, everybody's not perfect. Like, dang, the fact that she had to tell you that, Brandon, And the girl don't look, she look under 10. She got to be a good 7 or 8. I don't even think she 8. I can't even give her 8. She got to be 7 or younger. So I was just like, that's too much for them girls. That's too much. So they want daddy to come home and they let them know they got an important decision to make and all that. Hopefully, Brandon and I do want to see Brandon and Kristina work it out. But I need Kristina to hold your boundaries. I need Brandon to get it together. Okay. I need y'all both to get it together. Anyway, um, and y'all need to communicate and trust each other. All the stuff. Y'all need to do all the stuff. Moving forward, we also got a little short scene with Lakeeta and Bravo. Bravo's going out to the game. Was it the Detroit Lions? Because he got, the suites and stuff, and he got business meetings and all this stuff, and then he gonna be out after that. Lakeeta don't like that. Lakeeta talked about her dad got killed outside of a bar, and she don't want her kids to go through, or their kids, I should say, to go through what she went through as a kid, and she didn't know, a lot about her dad. She grew up without her father because of what unfortunately happened to him. And so that's where she gets worried about him. And she's like, I know where you're going when you first leave, but you don't never tell me like where you're going after. Then you're not gonna come home at a good time. And so he said he gonna do better. I don't know. Something about the foundation of their relationship is not sitting well with me, but hopefully, it's nothing to worry about. Hopefully not. Anyway, moving on, we see Dr. Latoya said, let me get the ladies together for brunch. So she invited Kolby, Kim, and Kristina down to the brunch. And I was like, why are we having this forced, organized brunch? Why? So Kim was there already, and then she let Kim and Kolby know that I invited Kristina. Me and we're trying to move forward. Me and Kristina had a truce, so like I'm hoping everybody could move forward. And she wanted to make a step. Okay, at least Dr. Latoya is making a step, because everybody acted like Kristina's the only one that can make a step on this show, and she's the only one with a good iPhone working. So Kristina came, and so they were talking, and Kristina's like, "Oh, she invited Kim." Like, girl, bye. So Kristina and Kim kind of started getting into what their issues are, and so Dr. Toya told Kristina, like, "Girl, I did not invite Kim to the dinner to come for you. And if you feel that way, I don't know how we're going to move forward." Now, I don't know how Dr. Latoya reverse engineered to make herself the victim in this situation. It's the same way I forgot to mention how she gave that half-ass apology when they was at the sock 'em knock 'em bopper thing, when she said, I'm gonna apologize for any kind of way that I may have made you feel in this situation. It wasn't really a direct apology. Yeah, that's what it was giving in this moment. Like, if you can't get over the fact that I didn't do this to you, then I don't know how we gonna move forward. Like, girl, stop. So anyway, um, so Kim was like, I don't need to come for you. I have no reason to come for you. I'm not trying to come for you. Well, Christina's like, well, girl, you was coming at me pretty hard, and you were, Kim. You were looking for your moment, girl, Kimberly. um, so Kristina was like, I'm just trying to get to the root of the reason of like, what is the problem? Also, I thought it was that Android phone comment, but anyway, so Kim's like, I just felt like, and you know what it was? We were just so close, and oh my god! And I was like, girl, bye. So with these tears, go away with me with these tears. Go away from me with these tears. So anyway, um so they decided they're gonna have a private conversation and hash it out and tell each other sides. But they did apologize. Kim was like, I didn't have to do all that. Christina's like, girl, yeah, I didn't have to match energies. And there we go. But it looks like it's not gonna work. It looks like it's not gonna work. And in the previews, it's not gonna work. So then I guess the whole group gets to talking about what they're going through as moms. Kimberly's baby, the son, is not sleeping well at night, and Kolby, she's struggling being pregnant, and Kendall not letting her sleep, and she's like, dang, I'm about to have 2 girls now. But Kristina's like, I got my 2 girls. Like, don't worry, one of them, is gonna have your back. And you can see that with Kristina's 2 girls, and I'm glad Kristina was able to tell her that. And Dr. Latoya's talking about how hard it is to manage everything, and they encouraged her, and Dr. Latoya's like, this is what it's about, and they can come together. Girl, that scene was so fake. So fake. So fake to me. Moving on. Um yeah, I think we get to this final scene, right? So Brandon invited Dr. through the husbands, he invited Dr. Latoya and Kolby to help pick out a new ring for Kristina for her surprise birthday party. Now, mind you, Brandon is throwing a surprise birthday party for Kristina. Everyone's invited except for the Dolbines. And Marcella's ain't mad because he don't want no drama. So he invited Christina's niece, I forgot the girl's name, as well as Chelsea and Dr. Latoya and Kolby to help pick out the ring. So Chelsea's not too excited to see Dr. Latoya. She called her Dr. Pepper. She said Dr. Pepper and Kolby are coming. And I was like, why are you calling that lady Dr. Pepper? And that's not even a funny read, Chelsea. You could do better. So anyway, um, they're talking about, the ring, and they're asking Brandon, what you gonna do? You gonna do a speech? What is your motives for doing this? Like, why are you doing this? And so that's what Kolby asked. And so Brandon said, I don't know if y'all husbands probably know, they probably told you, but me and Kristina are separated. I'm not living in the house right now. Now, Kolby said, before he explained it, Kolby said that um Russell doesn't pillow talk with her. But I was like, in the gym scene, he told her. And Dr. Latoya tried to act like it was brand new to her. And Anthony been ran to tell that. So told that. So I was like, why are they acting like they don't know? That's the part of this episode I was like confused and like, this is stupid. Why y'all acting like y'all didn't know? Maybe they just doing that in the moment with Brandon to act like they didn't know. But we already seen y'all been told. So what we doing here? So anyway, Kolby said, well, it's an honor to be invited to do this. I appreciate it and all that. So, Brandon's like, me and Aunt, we didn't call the truce. And, I know the ladies, y'all getting along now. So we all one big happy family now. So Brandon thinking we all good. Not Chelsea. Chelsea not good. So Chelsea said, okay, in the spirit of truth and family, blah, blah, blah. Dr. Latoya, girl, I need to talk to you because basically because the stuff Anthony said about her, she didn't particularly like. And she also said on the reunion, Dr. Latoya said on the reunion about Chelsea slamming her wine brand and stuff. So she was like, so Chelsea's like, okay, girl, show me the screenshot, show me the thing where I said that. And so Dr. Latoya's like, I don't have it, I don't keep negativity around me like that. And so Chelsea's like, okay, if it was that important for you to bring it up, then but you don't have it, like that don't make sense. And so she was like, you can't even show it to me. She's like, no. And so she was like, you seem to have a foggy memory, like And Kolby was like, girl, like, we don't really need to do this right here, girl. Like, what you doing? And so Chelsea's like, Kolby, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to her. And so then it just turned into the thing. And then she was like, are you her guard dog? And Kolby's like, but you're talking and I'm right here. And we don't need to do this. Now, I'm assuming the reason why Kolby stepped up is probably because it was getting a little tension. And she was standing right there. Like, did she need to insert herself? No. But I can understand her inserting herself. Because sometimes I'll be in the moments that I just have to say something. Not like in a way of lacking wisdom, but in a way of like, hello, like this ain't the time and place, because it was not the time and place, Chelsea. If you had an issue with Dr. Latoya, I'm gonna actually agree with Kolby. If you had this issue with Dr. Latoya, then you could have called her or talked about it at the time, the way Kolby told her in that moment. And so she was like, I'm not trying to talk to the two stooges, da da da. And so Kolby's like, oh girl, I'm not doing this. You're not about to call me names. She said it is just so rude, nasty and rude to call pregnant lady out their name. So Kolby left, and I'm not mad at it. Kolby, you need to go on home with that baby in that belly, girl. You don't need to be in those stressful situations, especially not with Chelsea. And you know what? I be liking Chelsea, but this moment, no. This is about Kristina. And so then Chelsea and Dr. Latoya, Chelsea went over there to get closer to Dr. Latoya, and they still kind of went back and forth. And so Dr. Latoya was like, I don't know, what the issue is. But you know what? I'm gonna remove myself from the birthday party because I don't want no drama. So you know what, Brandon? I appreciate the invite, appreciate everything you're trying to do, but I'm not going to attend. And so Brandon was like, no, like it don't gotta be like that. And so Chris Chelsea's like, trust me, it's not gonna be about you. Trust me, it's not gonna be about you. But Chelsea, you're making this moment that's supposed to be about Kristina, supposed to be about Brandon saving his marriage. You're making this moment about you, Chelsea. So I just didn't understand it. Something on my lip. Anyway, so Dr. Toy excused herself from the ring shop. They was like, well, she probably wasn't gonna come anyway. She was like looking for a way out. Now it was giving very much. Dr. Latoya was looking for a way out. It was very much giving that. Like she didn't really want to go anyway. That's what it was giving. And I hope Dr. Latoya decides to just go and be a bigger person in this situation. Because if Kristina is trying with y'all, the least y'all could do is try with Kristina. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something with this show because I don't get it. But we're gonna keep going with it, y'all. I almost didn't review this week. But we here, we gotta keep it going. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.